In the last 18 months, my guest has raised over $1.2 million in support of 72 missionaries through a unique online initiative that has inspired a younger generation of donors. And it's even caught the attention, the corporate attention of groups like Google, Future Shop, and Western Union. His name is Darian Kovacs, and he's the co-founder of Love Global Foundation. Darian, great to have you with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is exciting. It's something new, innovative, fresh. And tell us, first of all, why you even thought or got involved or launched this whole initiative.
I think there was a group of us that were wanting to see how missions communication could be done differently. So both from a donor's perspective and from a missionary's perspective of how could that connection be stronger. So those of us who had given to missions, we really wanted to see really cool, clean, honest reporting. And from missionaries' perspective, they wanted to see a bigger support for themselves, both with prayer and financial.
And your work in the background, and you still run another company that is in technology. And so you're trying to see, how do we marry the technology with the great need out there and these missionaries doing tremendous work around the world. And so, so how have you done it?
Yeah, so my day job with Jelly Marketing, we take companies and give them a global perspective and an opportunity online to tell their story. We wanted to take that same awesomeness that we could do for corporations and provide it for missionaries. So what are the tools and the internet pieces that we could give them so they could tell their story just as well, and almost give a level playing field for missionaries to tell their story and have the opportunity for support.
So how does it work then for the support? Is it just the missionary doing it all themselves, or they just take some stuff, put it online, or how do people kind of connect with it and make it raise funds?
Yeah, so we have a website, loveglobal.com, and a missionary can come and apply. So we have missionaries that are out on the field, and also missionaries with organizations that are about to head out on the field. They can get a page on our site, and they can populate it with photos, videos, stories. We partnered with a company that they can actually text message their updates in. So I know a lot of missionaries are really busy on the field, but this enables them, if they are on the way somewhere, they can actually text message their update in. And it makes it they build a connection with people here. So there's a constant flow of new stories, updates, photos, and they're able to get connected.
It's so wonderful because missionaries are out on the field. They feel so disconnected from those back who are their supporters, and they're probably not tech savvy themselves because they're just out sharing the love of Jesus with people. And so to have a tool like this that makes it very simple for them to tell their story, and for others at this end as well to just point people to the website and to say, here's how you can know what's going on, here's how you can support. Now, I'm excited about a missionary couple that you have now on your website. Yeah. Benson and Jenica in Turkana. Now, those of our viewers will remember the whole Streams in the Desert challenge that we put out. So many of you responded to help do long-term solutions to the hunger needs in Turkana. And so just tell us a little bit about Benson and Jenica and why you had them part of your organization.
Yeah, we love stories at Love Global, and we love that they are out on the field in the trenches. And so we found that when people tell their story online, we've seen a huge growth in young people giving to missions. And so when we surveyed our missionaries and surveyed people that were giving to missions, we found that those that were giving to missions, a lot of them were giving to missions for the very first time, and the majority of our donors are under the age of 35.
That's exciting as well, because typically, it's the older ones that seem to connect with the missionaries, but this is doing something because of the technology and by the way that it's kind of part of where they live now, the younger crowd, that this gets them excited, and they can, they can do little fundraisers themselves perhaps, and help out that way. So let's look at your homepage, and the website again is
loveglobal.com.
Loveglobal.com. And so this is what people are looking at. And so how from that page do they actually find Benson and Jenica say if they want to support those missionaries?
Yeah, they can go one of two ways. They can go in the search icon in the top right. They can click on Our Missionaries, or they can click on Where We Are and search using the global map. And once they're on their page, they have two options. One, they can subscribe and begin to follow their updates, and then get little emails every time a new update goes on. They can donate directly to them, and the money goes directly to their work. Or they can start a fundraiser, which we've seen a lot of creative ways that people have been fundraising, anywhere from giving up coffee to going on a jog in a snowsuit, all sorts of different ways that people are creatively telling other people's story. And it is great for missionary when someone else is willing to fundraise on your behalf and willing to tell your story on your behalf.
And the key is to make it easy for people to give, because sometimes, it can become a chore for some. They say, okay, so now I have this relationship with the missionary. I've got to, write out checks. I've got to, address envelopes. I've got to, do this and remember. And then I don't really hear back from them for a long time, and they kind of lose connection. But this is a way of making it quick and easy, online, immediate type of communications. If the missionary wants to just, send a quick update, and it gets to the donor. And God bless you in this work. I know you're a busy guy and you have your own company going, but as you said, it's a way to give to missions out of the gifts that God has given you, and just the multiplying effect of that through so many lives around the world, and touching so many of the missionaries and the donors, connecting them. It's just amazing what you're doing.
Yeah, and I think a lot of where our time is going is providing the training and the support for missionaries to know how to better tell their story. And the easier we can make it for missionaries to tell their story, I think donors get more excited and inspired to want to give and get connected, both with prayer support and financial support. So we are excited as being able to partner with folks like Best Buy and Future Shop and get out GoPro cameras out onto the field. And missionaries are shooting these videos, and they're beautiful. And in a sense, and it's not always the good parts of missions. Sometimes it's the good, the bad, and the ugly of missions, which makes it like reality TV for missions all of a sudden. People love that. They love the authenticity. They love the stories. They love hearing about the good days and the bad days that a missionary faces. And it becomes almost addictive for people when they begin to follow these stories in the same way they may follow a celebrity online. They're following missionaries. And the great thing for mission organizations and donors aside, we provide that accountability. They know that their missionaries are now reporting twice a week online. People can know that these people that are online are being checked up on. They've gone through an accountability process. And the great thing is mission organizations like Hunter Huntley Street with your work and other mission agencies are using it as a way so that their stories can be broadcasted online to a younger generation that we can inspire to get involved in missions.
Very exciting. So whether you're someone who wants to support a missionary, maybe there's a part of the world that you have a particular burden for, you can go on their map, find it, find someone, or maybe you're a missionary and you're saying, how do I get my story out there? And here's a way. And the website again is?
Loveglobal.com.
Loveglobal.com. Check it out. Thanks so much, Darian.
Thank you.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Thank you.